Hello and welcome. In this session, we are going to learn how to add a trend line to a chart. Let's create a standard clustered column chart for this particular range. We'll select the range, press Alt F1, then we'll go to the Design tab of Chart tool, click on Chart, change chart type and select the standard blue and orange type which we have been using. Just for your knowledge, in case you want to create a chart to a specific size to fit a page, then you can do that by clicking on format and selecting your size here. Let's say we want to make a chart of 3.5 inch high and 6 inch wide. A trend line, as the name suggests, shows the trend of a data range over a period of time. For example, trend of sales in Delhi over last 12 months and similarly trend of sales in Mumbai for the last 12 months. Before we get into creating the trend lines on chart, let me explain you the 4 commonly used trends which we can use on chart. Number 1 is a linear trend line. This trend line you can use when you know that your data range is either steadily increasing or decreasing. For example, if the sales are continuously increasing over a period of time or decreasing, then it is better to use this particular trend line. In case the data is suddenly increasing and then settling down, or suddenly decreasing and then settling down, then it is better to use logarithmic type of trend line, and they may look something like this. In case your data is fluctuating and does not show a steady pattern, then you can either use polynomial trend line or moving average trend line. The polynomial trend line will typically be a smooth curve, whereas moving average trend line will be a combination of lines joined by dots which represents the moving average. Excel creates these trend lines by using mathematical principles and functions. And the most easiest to understand is the moving average trend line, which I will explain in this particular session. However, if you do not understand the mathematics behind the other trend lines, and if that suits your data, go ahead and use it. Apart from these 4 trend lines, there are 2 other trend lines which Excel has, and that is bar and exponential type trend lines. However, most of the commercial data will fall into any one of these 4 types.